Hiya, just a quick video. We've had a couple of different questions come in from different people from different parts of the world. It's amazing to see how far and wide Sharkproof has got now. I mean, we've got customers now in over 100 countries, so very blessed. Thank you so much. It's always great to hear positive feedback from you. One of the questions from, if I'm pronouncing it right, it's Katia. Katia, your question was you already have faint scratches on your phone and you'd like to know whether Sharkproof will fill in the gaps. This is our product here. So you'd like to know if Sharkproof will fill in the gaps and make your glass complete again and without scratches. It's very, very hard to say, not knowing and not seeing the screen, but we've had lots and lots of feedback from different people saying that very fine minor abrasions, I wouldn't call them scratches because scratches basically means you're digging into the glass itself, but fine and very, very minor abrasions have been covered, but we don't make any claims and we don't want to give any false pretenses. However, because our product is liquid glass, I believe with the very minor abrasions, it may do a good job on it, but our product is not designed for fill in the gap. Our product is not designed to repair broken glass or shattered glass. Okay, the next question was, can you use it on a shattered glass? I would not recommend it. We have had a few people come in and say that they're using it already on a slightly cracked glass from one of the edges from a drop or something, and they're absolutely happy with it. However, it's not something that I recommend or endorse because the liquid could go through your lens from your screen. The next question was, how long does it last? Okay, our product is designed to last for a year on your device. It's naturally going to wear off. So the product, once you applied it, and hopefully you've applied it correctly, you've let it to cure and dry, you've applied the liquid glass, the Sharkproof liquid glass before you're going to bed, and then you've started using it from the following morning, so on and so forth. Please read the manual inside the pack. It will last you up to a year, but we recommend you start reapplying after about 11 months. And the reason why we say that is we don't know your intensity of usage and how many drops you've had or how many times you've dropped it in the loo or in the sink. So it's always good to keep your phone protected. So it lasts for up to a year, and we recommend that you start reapplying in month 11 or month 12. The next question, all the way from Japan, and thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't read your name in the Japanese writing, but you know who you are. Your question was, what happens if your phone drops? My friend, this is what happens. However, we do not make claims against major impact protection. I've seen a few other videos out there and they're throwing it and smashing it on concrete and things like that. That's just crazy. I mean, even if your screen's not going to crack, everything from the inside is going to have shaken up so bad that your phone's not going to be in any good use anymore. So I do not recommend you do that. Sharkproof is designed for your day-to-day protection against your keys, coins, handbag, purse, minor drops, minor falls, minor things which are happening, things like this. I mean, you're going to be dropping your phone maybe 10, 15 times a year. You know, let's do it now. Probably dropped it on, this is solid oak, so maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We're good. Now, please do not try this at home. The disclaimer, this is only for demonstration and test purposes. Don't be crazy. Don't be damaging your own devices because that's just ludicrous. Look after your devices. You've spent good hard-earned money on it. Sharkproof is designed to protect your devices and make them last longer. That's the whole point of Sharkproof. Somebody else wrote in a question, can you use it on your e-readers and your Amazon reader, I believe it is? And the answer is yes, you can. We're already selling to thousands of people worldwide, people who have e-readers. Okay, the next question was, what does 9H mean? for the protection which we have on our packaging there. Now 9H is basically a measurement scale of the Mohs scale. This is a global standard for the testing, and it's actually designed, if you remember back in your school days, you used to have those pencils and it said 5H, 6H, 7H, 8H, 9H. Now if you can imagine your lead pencil sharpened right to the tip and rushing it across straight there like that, and you constantly did it, that would be the 9H test. Now I'm just using a screwdriver here. This is much tougher than 9H. However, because the scale goes to 9H, we are certified to 9H standards. We've been tested in some German laboratories. Germans are known for their precision engineering, so thank you, Germany. And we've passed all those tests with flying colors. The next question was the hydrophobic side. Yes, your device will become hydrophobic. Now, hydrophobic is another fancy word for splash resistant, meaning that water, liquids, Coke, beer, wine, coffee, tea will just roll off. Now, does this mean your device will become waterproof? Absolutely not. However, it will have an intensified layer of hydrophobic and liquid repellent coating, which will protect your device against liquid damage. Now, what waterproof basically means, against the scientific explanation, is you could throw this to the bottom of the pool and let it just sit there for hours and hours and hours, or drop it in the back of your pond and just let it sit there for hours and hours and hours, and it will come out honky-dory. I'm sorry, there's no such thing. Even your waterproof devices, which are IP standard regulated, they can't even protect against that. It's common sense. That was it for these questions. There's loads more questions for the other SP234, which we'll be covering in the next videos. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, please do keep the questions coming in, and I'll try and answer them as brutally as honest as I can. Thanks, guys.